All right, wrap up on 2022. We are officially in the year 2023, first day of the year, first Sunday of the year. It is almost 2 in the morning, and first thing is first, I wish you all a very happy new year. It's time to set new goals, and yeah, and I think one of the main focuses in our lives is to constantly get better at things, get better who we are and what we do. There are going to be ups and downs, and the real challenge is to go through that. And while you try to achieve something in your life, most of the times, like I am sounding right now, you may sound stupid, you may do silly things, and that is all right. That is okay, because that is how you learn. And I guess it is okay, not to know each and everything, not to have an opinion on each and everything. uh, Speaking of setting a goal, one of my goals in the year 2022 was to start reading books. One of the things that I wanted to do is my kind of threshold was to at least finish one book in 1 month. So I decided at least I should finish 12 books. I couldn't do it, honestly. I think I ended up reading almost four and a half to five books. I think that's all. Books of each genre. It can be self-help, it can be philosophy, it can be a religious book, it can be anything, a self-help book, it can be related biography, related to sports, etc., etc. But recently, while I wanted actually the recording, the videos I'm doing right now, I want to do this in the last year, but I couldn't do it. It sort of didn't click, and finally I thought, okay, this is the time. uh, the main purpose, or the main motive, is to spread the message, to sort of see if I can at least make somebody to learn a thing or two, maybe to bring a smile on somebody's face. I think that is the whole purpose. Now, speaking of all this, while we were discussing books and all, I recently, I think it was in the month of almost November, I guess, I finished a book that is a book by Sudha Murthy. I'm sure you all of us know her. She is, the name of the book is how I how I taught my grandmother to read and write, something like that. I'm not sure about the I think that's it. Yeah, how I taught my grandmother to read. Anyways, one of the stories in the book that I'm going to share right now, the story goes like, there was a jackal in the desert, and one day he he just went out in the desert and in the sun, and he saw his shadow was bigger than him, and he decided to hunt a camel for his afternoon meal. While doing so, he did not pay any kind of attention to the smaller animals or any kind of insects or animals he could have easily caught. And obviously, at the end of the day, he could not find a camel. And by the evening, when he saw his shadow is getting smaller than him, he decided to hunt a mouse. The story goes on. The main message is that most of the times we try to do things that are beyond our capacity. We try to run a race that we shouldn't be a part of it in the first place. We feel compelled to do things because someone else is doing it. That does not help our cause, and that does not make us happy. I think what is more important is to see what is important to you rather than what is important there. Thank you. This is my first video. I hope we get to do this very often. Thank you.